But
but what I was gonna say is to like the single parents, that now, I think that's where I'm traditional in the aspect of commitment to somebody.
Mhm.
Like divorce is a foreign concept to me because when I go into a relationship, it's like, so in the dating phase anyways, right? In the dating phase, you're just kind of feeling each other out. Okay, in my mind anyways, can I be committed to someone like this, right? Because
Mhm.
you know at the beginning of our relationship, we're gonna there's still a lot of stuff to learn in life, and then am I gonna be um, willing to commit to someone like you, and then can you reciprocate? And so that's why, like, me and my wife work. I like if you met me 10 years ago, or 7 years ago, right before I got married, I was a total mess. I was a reckless mess, and it's only
Mhm.
until me and my wife continue to, I guess, iron sharpen iron, right? To grow together, and then we're able to be where we're at today, and continuously growing and getting better. And so that's why, for I think with the current state of our society, I guess, is just like people don't have that kind of instilled in them. Maybe they didn't
People
grow
don't want
up
to
with
work
those.
things out. People don't communication is
Yeah,
like is less, especially when we're typically texting or messaging or something where you can read words in so many different
yeah,
ways instead of physically communicating and using and seeing body language and everything else.
I agree, dude, 100%.
It's just so much
Like
different. And
like
then
go ahead.
I was gonna say, just working things out. People just don't want to work things out. It's just easier to walk away.
Yeah, people don't want to listen. They just want to be right.
Yeah,
That's a
or
real big one.
hear your perspective. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the books that just really helped our marriage is the Five Love Language. I think that definitely put things into perspective, and then I think kind of goes back to the commitment piece too, is to be committed to go through these awkward situations, like you were saying that when there's a disagreement, to be angry, but to still be able to have those skills to listen, and talk it
And
out and work it out.
communicate. Yeah, see where each other are coming from and why we're disagreeing or
Yeah.
basically what's going on. Yeah,
Oh
to
yeah, dude.
communicate, understand one another. Are
Yeah.
you guys, you and your wife, close in age?
Yeah, she's like 2 years older than I am.
All right, so that's another thing too. Just you're kind of in the same generational thing.
Yeah. I think that plays a big difference. The maturity aspect of things. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
by far.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
See, that
yeah,
was that was a good conversation right there, dude. The
exactly.
the
We're getting our
relationship.
perspective, different things. Especially we're in whole different worlds. I mean, um,
I think if I was single again, man, I would probably do like one of those dating overseas. I think I read somewhere or heard somewhere on a podcast where they were saying that in the future they predict that um, there's going to be more, I guess, single women in the Western world, just because their values are different, and then the men in the Western world, prefer a more traditional woman, and then so they're going to be marrying more women overseas, right, in the East, because they're more traditional and they have those values, and so that might be a big play in
I
the
can see
future of
that
things.
because what they're doing right now in America, from my perspective, I guess you can say how they're feminizing stuff drastically, and the women here in America, especially, it's getting crazy with that stuff,
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
and so it's hard. Like they are being more picky and choosy and just saying how they don't need a man and all this. It's crazy. I mean, it's kind of the I don't know if I want to use Andrew Tate and other things they've brought into the picture of things. I don't know what things you listen to on TikTok and stuff like that. Just how it is interesting how it seems like women in the West here are pushing men away, but just don't understand until it's explained to them as like but you need men. I mean, Jordan Peterson talks heavily about it
Oh
too,
yeah. Yeah.
because we are the ones that build everything and do all the hard work and do everything. You need a blue collar man around here. Otherwise, Yeah, I mean, you keep pushing them all away.
You know,
And
I think it is. I think what it is, it's um, privilege. I think is what it is. You know, when people ain't got, you know, when people got it so good, there ain't trouble. They kind of stir up, you know, some bullshit to talk about, and I think that's one of those things where it started as a good thing, and then it just was taken way out of fucking context, and then now, you know, it is the abomination that it is, you know.
And I'll definitely say it has to do a lot with weak men too, and women how they can exploit the weak
Yeah.
man. And obviously, what I'm getting to is sex. Women with no fans, only fans, just porn in general, and all
Man.
stuff, and how they have exploited the man. If you really want to get deep into
Yeah.
stuff,
Oh yeah, dude.
it's just it
The
has
simps.
totally weakened the weak man,
The
and the
simps of
woman
our
can
society.
see. What's that?
I said the simps of our society.
Yeah, and seeing how they can use the man, and the man's gonna pay the woman because OnlyFans is blowing up. I mean,
Yeah.
women are on there no matter what they look like because they can get paid because the man's willing to work his ass off to give some money to look at a woman in pictures and stuff. Right? Like, God, come
Oh
on.
Lord. Our society, dude. Oh goddamn.
Yes, and I mean, I used to be a bar hound too years ago, and just
That's a new term,
ju-
dude. I've never heard of that.
it just because I would be like Cheers. I would
Yeah.
go in all bars. I would know everyone, and
Heck yeah,
we'd
dude.
all be the same. It'd always be the same type of people. Yes, and those random ones that come in.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at something new.
Oh yeah,
Or
dude.
something like that.
I
But
remember
yeah,
that life. Good times. Good
Um,
times.
it, but it's all SSDD. I always say SSDD. Same shit, different day. Um, and it's not for me. And
Yeah.
I'm not really. I get it brought up to me a lot, and I'm not really a churchgoer, but it probably is somewhere I need to go
Okay. Yeah.
and find a good girl
Yeah.
and stuff. That's the hard part. I'll say I'm not. I guess, but I'm not really being that aggressive, going from my perspective of things. But yet, I am traditional, and yeah, just finding someone to even go on simple dates with, just like no one wants to make time for anyone anymore.
Yeah. That is weird, huh? Like even with like my family and good close friends, you know, it's hard to find time. Um,
Yeah, just even hang out, not even trying to build relationships or anything, just with your typical family. Yeah.